Good afternoon guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is a long time since I've done a vlog. Well, for me it's about 2 weeks since I've done a vlog, so I just thought we could spend a bit of time together, just chill out, relax. At the moment I'm actually in the Square car park, going in circles looking for a parking space. I've just come from the doctor's. I had my routine scan, smear. So I did that, took the whole of like 10 minutes in fairness to it. I found a parking space. I'm going to park here, I think. And then when I'm finished here, I'm actually going straight down to Euston Station because Kerry's on her way up. She's coming up by train and she's staying I think about 10 days before she has to go back. Oh holy God. So that'll be interesting. Spend some time with her. That means all the kids will be home and it'll be nice. But in the middle of it all, I am going to try and get down to my mum for a couple of days on my own, just me and my mum. Bit of a chill out, bit of a just a bit of a nice time. So that is the plan. Alright guys, just came out of the square. It's a little bit crazy. I think all the kids are off school. So now we're going down to pick up Kerry off the train, which was delayed. Thank God, it meant I wasn't in a rush then. So I'm going to head down now and collect her. Alright guys, we managed to collect Kerry from Euston Station. Houston. Did you have a good trip up?
I did. It was actually quite pleasant because it was so warm. Yeah. And the train was lovely and warm.
Oh, well, that's the main thing, isn't it? That you're comfortable. And you read much of your book?
I did actually. I got to the end of the chapter and oh my God, I have uncovered the love triangle.
Oh.
And to be fair, one of them I was like, no way. No, apparently it was yes way. It was yes way.
Fair enough, fair enough. So we're going to go home, get some dinner, get a bit of a chill out, and then tonight we'll probably go do a shop.
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you fancy coming with me?
I actually hate being in the house all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, bothers me.
No, okay. I'll make sure you're right all the time.
Thank you.
Right, we'll chat to you later. So today is Sunday. I am heading up to my morning client on Sunday. We have decided that today, it is a glorious day out. It is 10 o'clock in the morning and it is 14 degrees and its sky is blue, sun is shining. There is a little breeze, but it's more refreshing than cold, which is a bit of a change. That's up to now we've had sort of warmish days, but the breeze has been freezing, where now the breeze is a little bit warmer. So yeah, so that makes it a nice day. A pleasant day to be out and about. So what the client rang me this morning, she says, will we go out for a coffee this morning? And I said, you know what, we'll shame the devil and we'll head out. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head down for a coffee and a chat, and yeah, just a relaxing morning, and then we have the afternoon free, which is nice. So how is everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? I hope where you are it's getting a little bit warmer. I know they say spring is here, but sometimes you can get a bit of a false spring at the beginning of spring, can't you? Where it gives you false hope and then goes back to being crap again. But yeah, do you know, this actually reminds you, was it 2020 maybe? That we did a lovely April and May, and we did a lovely summer, I think. Try to remember. But this reminds me of that April. So yeah, so right, I'm going to go because I'm sitting here. I haven't done a vlog. I haven't recorded. I did the food shop and I think that was just sort of an automatic pilot. But I haven't actually spoke to a vlog in what, about 2 weeks? Yeah, about 2 weeks. So just I have to remind myself, don't keep chatting. Don't waffle. But I waffle anyway, don't I? Right, anyway, I will talk to you once we get the client and we get to the coffee shop, and we'll see what we get when we get there. We made it down. We got a strawberry and cream frappuccino, a chocolate fudge frappuccino, and a slice of vanilla and strawberry gatto. All right, guys, a short time later, came home from Costa Coffee. Really chill out time, just sitting outside and enjoying the beautiful weather that is. So I'm after coming home, and Hayley, excuse me, had put the wash on, which I'm delighted with. So she has the wash on, just waiting for it to finish. So while she was doing that, I recorded a Shein order that I was after getting back, I think February at some point. So yeah, so I recorded that. So I'm going to head down. I was reading a bit of my book. It's called The Husband, and I was really, it's this one here, Jean Coots, The Husband. I was really struggling getting into it. Yeah, it sort of took a while, but I was after starting a few of them and giving up on them, and I thought, no, just keep going. And I'm sort of glad I did, because halfway through the book it did a full 360, and it's actually really, really interesting now. But as I said, the beginning of the book was very, very slow. So it is a gorgeous day here, as you would have seen. So I'm going to put the washing on the line, and I am going to have a pretty chilled out afternoon. I think I'm going to bring my book downstairs and read a bit more of my book. Yeah. Oh Lord, this weather just makes you want to be lazy and just sit around. But it is Sunday, so we're allowed to be lazy and sitting around. But get the washing on the line. That's the first call. I'm going to take this down, get a cup of coffee, and we'll take it from there.
Hello, 'tis me. This is very awkward, Mammy.
It is a couple of days. Okay, so it's a couple of days later. I've just told Kerry to record. It's a couple of days later, and we've actually been out. What have we been out doing? Hey,
Look,
Kerry.
I'm going to call
you
me Hayley.
Yeah.
We've been looking at little Fiat 500s.
Because you're hoping to buy one this summer?
I am. Very hopeful.
Very
hopeful.
So we were out looking at them, and for anybody who doesn't know, they're the cutest cars ever.
They really are, but I just need a small car.
Yeah.
And it's small. I don't need a big car.
No.
Like, I love Fiat. I think Grandma's car would be too big for me. Do you know? Like, as in, I don't need... Like, Grandma goes around, she drops all her friends in and out. Do you know? I'm luckily enough to say I don't think that many people will be sitting in my car ever.
No, there doesn't have to be. You're alright.
So,
yeah. And you need to talk loud.
But yeah, so we had a look at a few,
Yeah.
and then we saw the new electric, and that was pretty. That was really, really pretty. That may be the second car.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But let's see how you get on with the first one first.
Yeah. So there's a dealership up in Lusk that we're going to go. Yeah, we're going to have a look there as well, because they have a lot more, just in general.
Yeah.
Where some places might have like one or two of them.
Yeah, well, we're thinking when you come back at the end of May,
Yeah.
you can have a look at them, because you've got exams coming up now. You've got a lot of presentations and stuff.
I have a presentation on Tuesday. I have a class test tomorrow, and I have there is something else. I think that. Oh, and I have a Spanish test.
Oh, an oral, yeah.
No, written.
No,
written examination.
Oh, okay.
Lovely,
Okay.
lovely, isn't it? Joy.
Finished up. When are you moving out of your house?
Hopefully, the 30th is technically when my lease is due.
That's Saturday.
Like, yeah. So, yeah. So.
Fair enough. So you need help moving out then.
Yeah. Need to. Yeah. Get the freezer out.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
And I have to defrost it 28 hours before
Fair enough.
it has to be moved, because the gas and everything has to settle. So it can be moved.
Okay.
Yeah, I read the manual.
Good girl. It always helps.
It does indeed.
Right, so other than that, any plans for the summer?
Nope,
None at the moment.
none at the moment.
Perfect.
I've been applying for jobs, so hopefully. But yeah, should be mostly alright, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough. Well, will we leave it there for tonight? You tired, Pet?
Knackered.
All right. Well, over the summer, I do know me and you are going to do a couple of lives, more extra lives, like.
Yeah.
Right, we will go and we will talk to you later.
Okay, guys. Bye.
Now, guys, it is a couple of days later. I'm actually getting ready to go down to my mum's tomorrow. But I just let you know, I finished the book, The Husband, which you would have seen earlier. Woo, in this vlog. Sorry, my phone. Sorry, my hair is cough funny. My phone is resting on my steering wheel. Yeah, it was absolutely a disaster. 2-star rating. I wouldn't even, and even that's being generous, I think, because the end of it, it was like someone turned around to the writer and said to him, excuse me, in 50 pages you got to end this story, and it was just so rushed and so bleh. It was a disaster. And I picked up another book called The Outsider, and that was set in Iceland, and absolutely brilliant. I actually read that in three nights. A very hard book. I just couldn't put it down. It was just, yeah, fed into the book. And now I've started another book. Oh, what's it called? You Are Not Alone. When You Think You're Alone. I don't know what it's called. But I've just started that book. I was going to read Martina Cole. Actually, I might get back into Martina Cole. I was going to start that book, but it was just, I read the prologue and then I thought, oh God, you know, when you read and then you sort of go, I have to think about this. This is like going to be one of those that you have to think about and remember who's who. So yeah, I started this other book then instead. But I might take Martina Cole down to my mum's with me, just because it would be, it's easy. I like her writing style. Anyway, there's something else I was going to say. Yeah, so you may have noticed I did take most of April off from doing vlogs. I don't know, I just felt like everything was out of alignment, or I don't know how to even describe it. It was like as if I needed to take time. Obviously the food shop, I have to do that every week. That's not an option. I mean, people need to be fed. But with the vlogs, I just felt I don't even know, as I said, it was like as if everything needed to be realigned, or I was just off. I don't know how to describe it. Like they changed my tablets and I had to increase some of them, and it just made me feel like everything was off. You know, when you're just, and nothing was off, like there was nothing wrong. I just myself feel I needed to recenter again. I don't know if this is even making sense, but and I just felt as if I was out of kilter with everything. I mean everything. It was a weird, and I needed it, and I did, and I've read 3 books, well, read 2 books and started my 3rd book. I needed that time just to, as I said, realign myself or something. It was just bizarre how I was feeling. As I said, I wasn't down, I wasn't anything. I just felt off kilter. So yeah, as I said, I dropped down to just the food hall, and I think at the beginning of April I did do the meals a week, and then even by the end of, I think, the 2nd week, I was dropping off that. As I said, I was just out of kilter. It was bizarre. As I said, I wasn't down, but they did change my meds, and I had to up some of the meds, and I don't know if that just put me out of kilter. I'm not sure. Look, but here I am feeling so much better. I've taken time, I've readjusted. Even my eating, this sounds daft, like even my eating felt wrong. Like I was craving sugar. I was just, even with my, I say diet, it wasn't a diet. Even with my eating, my daily eating, everything was off. I couldn't get back into my normal eating, and I've done that again. I've got back into my breakfast and my nice breakfast in the morning again, and my lunch and my dinner, but I'd fallen out of even the stride of that. And as I said, then that put me craving sugar for energy, and I was all over the camp in April. So I just decided to just focus on myself, get myself back in to my rhythm. I got back into my rhythm. So now in May, I actually feel like I've got everything back under control again. But I can back having my breakfast, I'm back having my fruit, I'm back having, you know, where that worked so well for me. And I just felt I'd fallen out of that. And I mean, I hadn't done anything weird or wonderful. I I knew myself, I was craving sugar again, craving those quick hits of energy. And I thought, right, okay, this has to stop. So I'm back on the right, I think the straight and narrow. Now all that could go to pot tonight, and I go, oh no, I need it. But at the moment, I've got this vlog obviously going up tonight. Just when I went to edit it, it was so, because I suppose I was trying through April to do vlogs, and I was recording bits and pieces, and it just wasn't, I didn't have it organised. But then I have it now, and as I said, you'll see the next vlog next Tuesday going up is going to be me down in my mum's, because that's where we're going. And yeah, we should be back on track. I'm going up to Letterkenny at some point, not sure when yet, but I'm going up there, and I'm going to, but even that, going down to my mum now on my own and just go, no, actually I need time out. You guys are at home, you are all company for each other, I just need some time out. And even that was a big change for me, because normally I'd be like, oh, you know, will I stay up with you and da-da-da. And I was just like, no, I actually need the break from you. Not from them, that sounds terrible, but it wasn't them I was trying to get a break from. It was just to get me recentered and realigned and whatever I needed to do. So yeah, so that's where we are. I appreciate your patience. Thank you for everybody who reached out. Aisling, loved your comment when I posted something. You went, oh my God, you're alive. And that actually made me giggle. It made me giggle, because I thought at least somebody noticed. It sounds terrible, but you know what I mean. And then there's a lady who is at the moment binge watching all my videos, and she sends me love hearts on each video. And it's really funny, because I don't know, I don't even know what part of the world she's in, but I go to sleep and she's usually posted about 5 love hearts, and then I wake up and she's posted 2 videos a night maybe, and I just wake up to going to sleep to love hearts and waking up to love hearts, and it's very nice. It's very nice, actually. I will get around to answering all your messages that have come in the last few videos. I know I've been very slow doing that, but again, I just literally didn't want to be on my computer. I just wanted to sit, read. That's really it. And I haven't been on. I've been trying to go in, and I when I see them pop up on my phone and stuff, I do like them, and I read every one of them. But I haven't been answering, but I will be answering them. I'm going to sit down now. I've actually worked out a whole new schedule for myself, everything. As I said, this was just all about realigning me, and I am very much a planner. I like my schedule. I mean, my supervisor in work laughs at me, because she was like, you're so funny, you just need to know. And I said, yeah, just tell me what my timetable is and I will stick to it. But I hate this crack of, you know, you go in and it's like, oh well, tomorrow's changed and this has changed. Oh, okay, could you not give us a bit of notice? I like set routines. So that's what I was doing as well in April. I was coming up with routines, video ideas, everything like that. I mean, I was productive. I just wasn't productive online, shall we say. I don't even know if this is making sense. I'm just sitting here in the car waffling. I'm actually going to run into the shop. I want to buy a roll made up. Excuse me, so I can eat it in the car. Going into my mummy's. But that'll be later. I have to go home, shower and everything first. Right, lads, I will talk to you in my next video. And again, thank you for your patience. I really appreciate you all. Love your comments, love all your messages, everything. And yeah, I'll talk to you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.